Welcome to how to do spark plug wires to a 22RE engine. So for this install, I bought this kit. It's from NGK. And this was all the items in this video purchased by LC Performance. And so this is the front of it, this is the back of it. If you really want to read about it, go for it. Pause the video, but that's a lot of words. So we're gonna get right into the install. It does come with spark plugs, but we're not gonna do that today. That's what these are, NGK spark plugs, repower. I've heard good things about NGK, so yeah. Well, we can start off by unplugging the spark plug wires from the cap, but I just installed a new cap. I'm not sure if it'll be in this video, last video, and so we're just gonna work at doing one wire at a time. Doing spark plug wires, it might be a good time to change out your plugs if you've never done them before, or it's been 20,000-30,000 miles. Maybe about time to replace the spark plug as well. But I bought this truck this spring and I replaced them, and it probably has 6,000 miles on these spark plugs, and so I'm not going to replace them, even though the kit did come with some. And so maybe we'll do spark plugs another video. So we're not going to pull all of them off at once. I'm just going to do one at a time so I don't get too confused. And so a good way you can figure out is to take off this front one from the little thing, a little tight there, and unplug it. Well, now that you pulled that off, just throw it down and then match up which one the same length as it, which looks like this one, but it's a bit long. We found the correct one, and even in this kit, they're numbered. See the number 1 there, this one has a number 3, and so on and so forth. So let's grab this one, throw it on. So just put it on there, push in firmly until you'll feel a little click maybe, and then plug this in to, since it says number 1 there, your cap, you can just see that number 1, you can put that in right there. If I can even get it in. Nice, we got that first one in. Now we can move on to the next one. Next one will be right here. We can pull it off. Okay, we spread some light on the situation. The second one, right here. First one's there, second one. And it helps if the engine is cold because you won't burn yourself on the exhaust. We've successfully measured out. We found the second one, and indeed, it does have that number 2 on it. Make sure to get it lined up on there. Push in firmly until you feel it. You'll feel it go, make a little click or a little bump in, and it's in. You can find the 2, which it isn't in a perfect circle, so it's here on the bottom. Make sure to press that on firmly, so you know it's not coming off, and you can kind of see, definitely not coming off. I bet you can't guess which one we're gonna do next. That's right, we're gonna do the third one. Again, give it a firm pull, and then just take it out of these little clips, hold it together. And we found the correct one. Should have that little 3 on it. Oop, let me find it right there. And if you're wondering what was that thing sitting on top of my spark plug in the third one, looks like a little piece of, I gotta focus here, a little piece of the plastic that may have been on the hosing up there. So, but that's my guess, that's my best guess. Again, with the third one, press it in firmly. You'll hear it make a little click, and then you can plug it in to that third slot on the distributor. For this last final spark plug in the back, this is the reason why I'm replacing my plugs. If you see, the little metal thing stayed on there, and it's supposed to be in here, so I was having a slight misfire, and so I'm gonna have to pull that off as well. So I'm just gonna use a set of pliers. Don't grab the end of the spark plug, just grab up if you have to pull off that little metal piece that was in our old spark plug. And then there's nothing. You can squish it, but on the new one, It's difficult to see, but there's a little metal. You can see the shine of it down there. And with your last spark plug wire, you can just get it on there. It's like getting monotonous. Imagine if I had a V8, I would have to do this 8 times. And and then get this plugged into the last one. The only one that's available besides from that middle one, and we'll get to that in a second. That 4th one, get it in there. And don't forget about your emissions one. If you look at that box, that's where the old one plugs into. And that end has the curve like this, and the other end has a curve also, but you don't really need that because the new one is straight. I've already disconnected that from there. So if we turn back around, we can just pull this out. It's not too difficult. Like that. Then take the new one and we insert it. Just like this. And again, make sure it goes. Well, don't worry folks, if you make a mistake, I did. If you actually take this off first, just snaps over, so you push it back and open it up. It makes it a whole lot easier to get on your new emissions one. So if you just shove it on there, just like that, and then we'll clip that back on the other side to that 4th slot. You may have to slightly readjust your cables. You can just slide it right in there. Make sure it goes in firmly, and voila. And you can really kind of route them like, you could like put this one and this one, this one, this one, just as long as you don't flip which wire goes to each plug. Then you should be all right. Let's fire it up and see what happens. I can hear all that extra horsepower. There must be at least 400 more. All jokes aside, well, it runs and it works really well. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 connectors, and with these things, they're usually painted down. You can just pull them off and flip them and put them back on. So that's what I did. Keep a little further away from the exhaust manifold. But yeah, one more thing. May have came with this on covering that. And so I'm gonna throw that back on to keep the heat out. So yeah, we got everything tied back together. And I did change the routing, just that the emissions wire goes to the center. It just flows a little better. So yeah, that's the only thing. And so we got the boot on. Doesn't quite cover it, but it does a good job. So yeah, that's how you install spark plug cables. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys want to, you can subscribe. But yeah, that's that. I think you know what time it is.
Did you think I was gonna do a burnout? What would make you think that? Yeah, sorry. I got new tires for my truck, and tires are stinking expensive, so no burnouts for a little while. Sorry, guys.
Bada bop boom pow, and that's how you install them. Yeah, no. I didn't even use a 10mm for this job, and the one that was just in my ratchet fell to the bottom. Are you kidding? Should dispose of everything properly. I put the old wires in the box and okay. Bada bop boom pow, that's how you do it.